Winterfell is yours, your grace.
Hey everybody, new footage has dropped for Game of Thrones and we get to see Sansa and Daenerys meet for the first time and the internet is sounding off. I'm Jacki Jing with Joshua Yehl. Everybody's talking about this scene and it's kind of like deja vu, like father, like daughter, right?
Yes, yes. In season 1, the line that Sansa says to Dany is the same thing almost that Ned says to Robert. He says, like, Winterfell is yours, your grace. And it seems that's sort of like a customary formality thing that you say to the king, because while Ned was warden of the North, he's reminding the king that this is all yours anyways. But what is going on now, and what's going to happen in season 8, is a little bit different because as we remember, Jon left Winterfell as he was king of the North, left it in Sansa's hand, went off, had some adventures, and boinked his aunt.
Adventures, we'll call that, yeah.
And so him and Dany paired up, and they're coming back, with dragons and with news that, hey, we have to fight some zombies.
Yeah.
And part of that is going to be consolidating power under Dany. And I think that's what we're seeing there, is that Sansa was probably told or knew that she was going to have to tell Dany that, hey, it's cool, you've got Winterfell, like we got your back. Yeah. But from the look on her face, she's not happy with it.
Yeah, so everybody is talking about how Ned's face looked and he was like smiling and like warmly greeting Robert Baratheon. But then we see with Sansa, people are saying that it looks a little bit icy.
A little bit icy.
Yeah, icy, I would say, yes. And then Brienne is like, what?
Yeah, if you look at Brienne's face, yeah, she has no sort of like courtesy or formal training. Like what she thinks is very much on her face of like, she's done so much to help these Starks get to where they are, and to have like a Targaryen come in, even one who wants to help, is probably a big blow to her.
Yeah, so how do you think this is gonna play out? Like, what do you think is happening in Sansa's mind right now?
I think that she fought so hard to get to where she is now, to be at the top of the precipice, at Winterfell and have that power. I don't think that Sansa is power hungry and she's gonna be like conniving and planning for power, but I think she understands the value of power and how it gives her autonomy and how because obviously last time she didn't have power, she got sold off, essentially married off to a rapist psycho guy.
Yeah. Oh my God.
But now she doesn't want to go back to that. She doesn't want to be under the thumb of another ruler, and that's what Dany is, even though they're on the same side right now. And I feel like right now things are fine, but she doesn't know that Jon is a secret Targaryen.
Yeah,
so once that knowledge bomb goes off, I feel like that will change things and will cause a lot of fireworks to go off at Winterfell.
Yeah, so I absolutely love Sansa because when we first meet her, she's just such this like sweet, endearing young girl, and she wants to be queen, and just
she's a little bratty.
Yeah, a little bit bratty. I totally agree. And she just thinks life is so simple, and then she goes through all of this trauma. So I 100% agree with you. A lot of people think that she's super power hungry. I think she just wants her freedom. She wants some power. I agree. She definitely understands the value of power, but she's like, queen, y'all can handle that. Like, I'm good over here, I am interested to see what plays out when the bomb drops. Like, how do you think that's gonna play out?
I don't think it's gonna be pretty for anybody. Yeah. Obviously, the Targaryens are a bad thing to a lot of people, and they're not so great, to the Starks, but I feel like it'll be a lot of people just, reckoning, like, where do their values hold, and not so much the family lines that mean a lot to them, but the people. So I think we'll ultimately find out, like, what does Jon mean to Sansa at the end of all that.
I think Sansa's really loyal to her family. I do think it's gonna stir the pot, though, when she finds out that he's like her cousin, or I don't even know. You know what I mean? Like,
let's
things
get the
are
family tree out.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we were definitely counting down to April, really excited about this. But what did you think of the teaser? Tell us in the comments section. And don't forget to check out our other videos, like the cast taking the ultimate dead character quiz, and also the big shows coming in 2019. And as always, be sure to follow and subscribe to IGN wherever you like to watch.